It's not an ordinary eye. No, it's not an eye. Do you use marry his wife?
It all depends on how I handle my stories and how you're able to handle your own stories.
It is what you decide in your mind that determines you, not your situation.
I don't hear well, but what I'm saying is we are better together.
Welcome to Against All Odds on the Nigerian Television Authority, a program that brings to your doorstep the lives of persons with disabilities.
Benue State, the food basket of the nation, as it's fondly called, is tagged such due to the abundant agricultural products gotten from the state year after year. This is occasioned by the availability of vast fertile land and an agile teeming population which effectively cultivates the land. The highly hospitable people of Benue State and the unequal resources are further boosted by the vast tourism potential spread across the states. Therefore, Benue State is more than just the food basket of the nation because it holds a strong place in the aspect of tourism. Ikwe Resort, Ibo, is one of the numerous tourist sites in Benue State. It covers a wide land area of beautiful landscape. Ikwe Holiday Resort was meant to be a complete package for tourists to view wild animals, the serene environment, and the natural fresh air that greets a visit or up the hill are great. Hence, development of the resort to full tourist sites will do well in improving the economic viability of Benue State in particular and Nigeria at large. Another tourist site in Benue State is the JS Foundation. It is located off Otubo Road, Makurdi, Benue State.
One the best in music for
Station Excellence.
Good evening and welcome to our Sunday special news. In today's edition, we will begin with the hard reports, and then the second segment of the news is where we will tell you more about the joy of longevity and ability in disability. My name is Ntanyebe. Now the news in detail. Registered voters in the Lagos Central and East Senatorial District are confident in the Independent National Electoral Commission's INEC ability to conduct a successful 2023 general election. This is coming on the heels of the favorable outcome of the mock accreditation exercise conducted in the areas. Joy Ken Agbakoya monitored the process and now reports.
Rabia to Thompson Crescent Primary School 1, polling unit 19, Shita, Ubulana registration area, is one of the two selected centers for the mock accreditation in the Lagos Central Senatorial District. And just like a real election day, eligible voters turned out early with high expectations. Luckily, they were not disappointed. The bimodal voter accreditation system, BVAS machine, lived up to expectation, authenticating each voter in less than 20 seconds.
It has surpassed my expectation. Normally, we are looking forward to maybe about 3 minutes spent on each person. But to my greatest surprise, the BVAS machine has worked in a tremendous way. The BVAS machine is good. It's a good machine. It's very easy to operate.
So far, so good. I didn't observe any much problem. The accreditation went on smoothly. But the fact remains that most people are not aware that for today's, the BVAS machine that was brought was for only polling unit 19.
The seamless process, which began at 8:30 in the morning, had within the first hour certified 186 of the 417 registered voters in the polling unit. The situation was not different at polling unit 015, Igbo Bifade registration area, Lagos East Central District, where a large number of eligible voters expressed confidence in INEC's ability to conduct a free and fair general election.
As far as we are concerned, as a member of Parliament, we have done everything necessary to support them. We have passed their budget, and we have given them the new Electoral Act, and I'm sure that they have put their house in order before coming out.
And what I'm saying is that the accreditation is being peaceful and is okay, but we pray on the election day it should be like this.
Security operatives were fully around, while registered voters conducted themselves in an orderly manner. In Lagos, Joy Ken Abakuya, NT News.
As Nigerians make frantic efforts to exchange old currencies for the newly designed ones, members of the Lagos State House of Assembly have called on the Central Bank of Nigeria to extend the deadline for currency swap for 4 months. This was at a plenary session presided over by the Speaker, Mudasharu Obasa in Lagos. Musa Toliat completes the reports.
Since the announcement of the deadline for currency swap by the Central Bank of Nigeria, residents have continued to meet stonewall in their efforts to have access to the newly designed monies, either through automated teller machines or point-of-sales terminals. The concerns of residents in this regard did not escape the attention of members of the Lagos House of Assembly in their respective constituencies. This necessitated the motion by the chairman, Committee on Finance, Rotimi Olowo, who wants the Assembly to wade into the situation and address the challenges faced by residents.
It will be only beneficial to the elite, but to the masses, to our mothers, it's going to destroy their lives. And I'm telling you, if we don't pray for more time, before this policy is implemented, it will have negative implications and it's going to have multiply effect on our mothers.
Other legislators took turns to share their experiences in a bid to lay on the redesigned currencies.
You cannot collect 20,000 naira from bank, but near the commercial banks, you will see people selling this money that is not available in the bank.
In other clients, like we said, this thing takes a while. Then gradually, any old currency that comes into the system, then when it comes, it doesn't come out again.
How do we pay the common man on the street, the local pepper seller on the street?
Go to any bank, even in Lagos here, you see hundreds of people struggling at the ATM. The money is not even available at the ATM.
The implication of this fund is that a lot of loan in Nigerian banks is going to be, and when these loans go back, businesses will close.
Speaker, Lagos House of Assembly, Right Honorable Mudashimu Obasa stressed that the Assembly is adding its voice to the request by the National Assembly to call for extension of the currency swap policy.
This policy, it might be a good one, but the method, the implementation is a very wrong one, and the number of days being given to allow currency swap is not going to be enough, and it's creating headache and pains for our people, and it's not going to help the economy of the country. And we also clamor for extension of months, not days, of months, to allow the currency swapping to take place in the interest of our people, and particularly those in rural areas and operator of POS.
The discussion on the floor of the House was captured under matter of urgent national importance. In Lagos, Musa Toliat, NTA News.
With the youth population accounting for about 60% of registered voters for the February 25th elections, the need to identify poor participation of youth in politics was the focus of a research work presented in Lagos. Musa Toliat reports that the intellectual document was unveiled by Yaga Africa, a non-governmental organization on governance and political participation. The reports.
Going by the recent pronouncement by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, that 48 million out of the registered 93 million eligible voters fall within the youth demography, there is a growing concern about getting them involved in active politics. The research work sponsored by Yaga Africa and executed by a group of academia is focused on identifying factors responsible for the lack of interest shown in active politics by the youth.
Young people carry with them enthusiasm. Young people carry with them innovation. It is a mix of things that can trigger progress in society.
The role of the youth in politics is very, very important. And we must also ensure that, yes, we as youth take this active role.
Part of the insights offered by the study include godfatherism, adultist factor, lack of trust in political leadership, non-implementation of electoral promises by the political class, poor electoral education initiatives in political parties, among others.
as young people, when we are invited to political parties or political events, don't ask for money. When they give you, make a firm stand and say, no, I don't want this. It's at that time they will start reckoning with us as young people.
Recommendations on the way forward was presented by one of the researchers of the study.
If you have a problem where the others in Lagos will tell you, wait for your turn. So affirmative action is required in that respect.
Organizers say more initiatives will be unfolded to complement the findings of the study. In Lagos, Musa Toliat, NTA News.
The presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, AAC, Omoyele Sowore, was among over 50,000 road race runners, including 76 foreign marathoners who participated in Lagos City Marathon this Saturday. Emeojo Adiku brings details of these and other sports stories.
Over 50,000 runners participated in the World Athletics rated road race known as Lagos City Marathon. The Stadium Solare was the starting point for the competing athletes, while VIP athletes take off from Lekki Axis. The Eco Atlantic City is the finishing point to break the ribbon, where Edwin Kibod Koech of Kenya has emerged winner of the 2023 Lagos City Marathon, which ended Saturday. He ran a time of 2 hours 14 seconds to win the 42 kilometers gold-labeled race.
This is what has brought world attention to the biggest country cities in the world. It's what has brought attention to Kenya, Uganda, Ethiopia, and you will have seen more people here today. That's the potential right there. You go to the Niger Delta region, you find some of the best swimmers. And you can find your long distance runners, short distance runners everywhere else in Nigeria. You go to the southeast, you got the best footballers there. Nigeria is blessed.
It takes a strength of character to run a marathon. It takes courage, it takes perseverance, it takes discipline. All these adjectives that I've just described is what is necessary to change the justice delivery system.
The function of the infrastructure we have, the grassroots sports development we have, the talent we're able to identify and nurture and develop over time, and also the competition that we have. This marathon is once a year.
Results of week 6 of Nigeria's professional league show Abia Warriors winning 4-2 away from home against Dakada FC, while Benin Arsenal Insurance could only manage a goalless draw at home against Gombe United. Some results in the English League show 10-men Manchester United beating hard-fighting Crystal Palace 2-1. Liverpool's woes continue as they lost 0-3 to Wolverhampton Wanderers at the Molineux Stadium, while league leaders remain on top of the log with 5 points despite losing 0-1 to Everton. With Sports Update, Emeojo Adiku, NTA News.
We'll go on a short break now. More reports afterwards. Please stay tuned.
Are you looking for a spacious, serene, beautiful and comfortable environment for your event? Then NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises is the place with about 3,065 capacity. NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises provides a well-secured land and car parking lot for your wedding reception, birthday party, church and school end of the year event. Our conference hall is convenient for company annual general meetings, lectures, seminars or workshops. With just 150 families have your event covered and aired on our social diary program, Maryland. For more inquiries, please contact our marketing department, NTA Lagos Channel 10, Pedro Show, or call our telephone 812-324-5519, GMO 0803 830-1669. NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises, affordable just for you.
You're welcome back. Longevity is a blessing from God which has every cause to be celebrated, especially in a situation when one is octogenarian, having sound mind and body, also blessed with many children. This is the case of Mrs. Ijoma Anyin, who celebrated her 80th birthday. Mabufo Moye has details.
It was a moment of joy as friends and well-wishers joined Mrs. Ijoma Anyim to celebrate her 80th birthday.
20, 45, 65, 70, 75. Don't call it here. Let me get to 80 before you talk to. Let me get to 80. 76, 77, 78, 79, and everybody let down 80! DJ.
Some of her sisters describe her as somebody who excelled in life through hard work.
This is what they call a teacher, born teacher. In fact, all of us, or those behind anyway, even those, my senior brother, the prof, she really had an impact on the upbringing of us all.
I will call her my second mom. I'll call her my role model. I'll call her a confidant, a friend, and my guardian.
It's been an amazing. She's not only raised her children, but she's taken on other people's children, including me, who, like she doesn't have a daughter, so she refers to me as her daughter. So, but she's had an amazing 80 years.
It's simply wonderful. She's somebody that she's so loving, she's caring, she's somebody that you never have to ask her for help. She's always there to help you.
Grandma, like I call her, I wish you all the best. I wish you heaven's best, and I wish you long life with good health.
Her children also say that their mother is a disciplinarian and epitome of love.
A thing of joy to celebrate your mom, especially one who went through a lot of difficulties to raise you. And here we are, celebrating her at 80, in good health, in prosperity. We really give thanks to God. So I can't describe how I feel exactly, but I'm just elated to be celebrating my mom while she's alive.
Very disciplined. We had to keep our surroundings very clean and neat. We didn't have a large space, but the space we had to keep it tidy.
This is one of the happiest days of my life. For me to be alive and see my mom celebrate her 80th birthday.
My wishes and prayers for them is that they will even attain more years than myself in good health. Because that is what matters most.
Mrs. Ijoma Anyim was a biology teacher in some secondary schools in Lagos before her retirement.
She's such a vibrant celebrant, and we wish her many more years in good health and prosperity. It has been stated over and over again that a creative will always find its way in a difficult situation. But how creative can one get when these are obvious hindrances? Our next story is about two persons who braced the odds despite physical disabilities. Let's hear it from Mwabufo Moyi.
As I walked down the streets of Tejosho on a sunny afternoon trying to sniff out news, suddenly I noticed this physically challenged young man paying attention to his business. Contrary to what obtains with some physically challenged persons, he was not begging for alms, rather, he was making frantic efforts to sell his wares. Captivated by his zeal, I sought to find out more about the young man called Musa Ibrahim.
I know they beg. Before I dey beg, I don't stop. Because some people know good. They won't give you something, they say na wahala.
Musa Ibrahim is not alone in this quest to show ability in disability as exhibited by Honoran Naike, a visually impaired organist. Honora tells me that he decided to become an organist to make ends meet.
My name is Honora Livinus Naike. It's no person teach me. I just know for myself. I've this kind of thing before. For a black man to play this kind of song and be making money. You know, I was passing, I'm a driver, I was driving and passed, I saw it and I stopped. So I was so much happy. Yeah, my advice to them is that they should try, they should not beg, they should try to do something. Let this one be an example to them. You understand? This is a beggar and he's making money. So you can see everybody is looking at him. They were happy. So they should try to do something. Learn handwork and stop begging.
Seeing him being blind and playing this organ is a very wonderful thing. And what he needs is support to improve his life and career. Because so many in this state they just want to be begging. But he feels that he can use this to work for God instead of being idle. I love what he's doing. Anyway, I was just passing through the other side, but I heard the sound. I said, let me just check what is happening. It's a very nice thing.
Musa and Honora's optimism and can-do attitude, despite their challenges, are clear examples of the proverbial phrase, when life gives you lemons, make lemonades.
Mmiri na-ebo satunu mokwa gwalam na bichano maya mmiri eze bichano maya mmiri na bichano maya mmiri.
Indeed, where there's a will, there's a way. That's our Sunday special news at 7 at NTA Lagos Channel 10. Thanks for watching. I am Ntamiegbe. Good evening.
Want the best in music for and entertainment. NCA 10. Channel important documentary. NCA 10. NCA 10. Even with movies, cartoon and live talk shows. Art by choice and hope for nothing less. Sensation for excellence. Sensation for excellence.
CH10, Station for Excellence.
The children are our future, so it's crucial we communicate